Hi guys, this is vVvShaft. With me is a really handsome nerd, very talented. He's quite enigmatic in that he doesn't say very much, but when he speaks it is quite profound. It is Multitude Gaming's Maze.
What's up, guys? And joined with me is Shaft from Team Vision Valor Victory, and he's as known as the best caster on VVV, and as well, he's probably got the best personality on the team, so
Well, I
always a pleasure to
appreciate
have him
that.
with me.
Gee, thank you, buddy. And with us tonight, but only in spirit and visual stimulatingness. How do I turn that into a noun? Quick, help me.
Just go with it, just go with it.
Okay, with us is roxsikFraer. He is the green Protoss on the bottom left-hand side of Cloud Kingdom. And also with us is roxsikLZ. He's the purple Zerg on the top right of the same map. And in exactly 3 seconds, they will be becoming animate right before your eyes. I'm going to count it down for you guys. 3, 2, 1. It's a miracle.
I wanted to see this game 2 between FRAER and LZ. If you guys haven't taken a look at game 1, go ahead and do so. I was just a little concerned with FRAER's thought process behind his build. Some things just really didn't make sense, so I persuaded Shaft to pick game 2 here because I want to see if FRAER can redeem himself. That's why I want this game to be casted here.
Yes, he twisted my arm very powerfully. It was a feat of human engineering to be respected like the pyramids. And right now we have both players playing quite standard. We've got a forward pylon here for FRAER, suggesting a Forge first expansion or a Nexus first expansion, which we did not get to see from him last game.
Yep. LZ, knowing that probe's poking around, just goes ahead and drops his spawning pole, not even bothering to try to get that drone down there at the natural.
Yeah, it's usually better to go full before hatch regardless.
I always try to give the Protoss a hard time when I play Zerg.
Yeah,
If they're gonna block it, they're gonna have to earn it.
exactly. Anyways, Nexus first here from FRAER. And, yeah, everything's working out to both players' advantage. With going Nexus first, this punishment here for getting the pylon, even more so, because now the Protoss is going to get to start producing off 2 bases way before the Zerg. So it's basically putting the Zerg in a position where he has to take this third as his natural, which spreads him out and means his creep isn't connected, or accept the fact that his natural is going to be quite delayed.
On this map, I like actually delaying the natural and going for it. Just because the third has a few attack routes that can be advantageous for the Protoss, and the Zerg can have trouble with it.
Yeah, I see exactly what you mean. This map has a lot of counterattack paths as well for the Zerg. So Zerg base races, definitely something that should be feared. Counterattacks, anything like that. You really have to wall off this area right here. Very, very well. Here's the Cyber Forge going to do exactly that.
You know what? I'm liking what I see out of FRAER already. I'll tell you that much right now.
Yeah. He's being very, very defensive here. Choosing to play an economic game. He's 7 harvesters ahead of his opponent, so his choices are definitely proving quite advantageous. He does manage to even kill a Zergling. Actually, he killed a Zergling and a half there. That's what's up.
I'm not sure if you can kill half of a Zergling, but FRAER certainly attempted.
Yes. LZ, of course, is being really smart, keeping an eye on exactly where and what is being thrown at him. So he's being my hero, that's for sure. Zergs really have to keep an eye on scouting because we are a reactive race. So you have to know what you're reacting to in time enough to react to it.
Well put.
Thank you.
Looks like we're gonna have a +1 timing attack coming.
Yep.
Some
Here's
gates
the,
should be being thrown down soon.
Yeah, the Cyber Core is getting chronoed, and of course the Zerg is not going to be aware of that. Here's a Robo facility as
Well, yeah,
well.
1 gate robo.
Alright, so you thinking an immortal timing here?
I'm thinking, yeah, because he just took that 3rd gas. I'm definitely thinking immortal timing at this point.
Absolutely. Yeah, here's a lot more sentries coming. Sentries are critical when doing an immortal timing. It could, actually, you know what, it could still be a War Prism, couldn't it?
It could, but the amount of gas he's taken, what's he gonna do with War Prism?
True, okay. Roach Warren is about halfway completed now for a Zerg player. LZ, of course, punished. Sorry, wasn't it J Echo that was punished for not having that Roach Warren on time? So yeah, LZ
Yes,
learning
Echo was
from
punished.
the game we casted earlier.
No, we have a Twilight Council going down.
Okay.
Blink Stalkers, looks like.
Blink Stalker Warp Gate.
Yeah, here's more gates being warped in behind the main. 3 more. We got a total of only 4 now, but I would expect probably another 2 more to be thrown down any second.
Yeah. Okay, and this Overlord not really seeing anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
So
Putting pylons over his base, very good. Spotting for Overlords coming in for scout.
doing
That's
everything
unfortunate
here.
for that Overlord. What's that?
So yeah, he's doing everything right here.
Yeah.
Punishing LZ for playing standard. We do not have lane speed just yet for LZ. LZ, you know, going for the layer way before link speed. If he goes +1 ranged now, this will be almost exactly Stefano style.
A little unfortunate for Roxik with that Overlord Scout. It missed that Twilight Council by a matter of about 2 feet.
Yeah, they're both Roxic, however.
LZ.
We knew what you meant, but I wanted to correct you anyway.
Yeah. So, what is that Zergling speed? Zergling speed just about half done. But
Yeah.
Blink's also just about half done, so that's okay.
Here is a
And-
Warp Prism drop. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think I like this decision.
I don't like how he just flies right over both watchtowers. I don't like that decision.
Oh, he's just using it to clear the watchtowers, maybe. No,
I would've
he's
sent
just
out a
going to
zealot.
go right ahead. Okay.
Yeah, I would have just sent out a Zealot and then had a little surprise Warp Prism in your main.
Yeah. Okay, so no surprise. No, surprise Warp Prism. Here's a Hydra Den. He does get a scout on that.
Hydroden's interesting, because that Twilight Council still never scouted. Let me see what he sees in the main. He doesn't see any additional gates in the main. I don't know. I mean, could be a little bit of a gamble. Could be a little bit of a gamble with that Hydra Den.
Yeah, he's actually making 7 Hydras for sure, so he is definitely committing to that. The fear
I mean,
here
it's gonna work
I
out
have
for him perfectly.
is Colossi, and the reason I fear it is because we already know that a robotics facility is here, so there's no way to know whether or not there's a Robo Bay, and there is a Robo Bay, except he's just not getting thermal weapons.
It's still confusing me, man, Jeff. First, still confusing me. Why research Blink and then Chrono Boost it and then not use it? I mean, he has 4 Stalkers on the field. I don't get it. He could have
he has
used
7,
his
actually.
Blink timing. I don't see where the other ones are. He could have really used them to maybe put some pressure on the 3rd, but he didn't. Instead, he's going for the Colossus now. I don't know.
But then again, he's in a defensive posture. Colossus are exactly what he's going to need against these Hydra. But the timing here for the Zerg, he's completely spread out. I don't know. This is exactly what the Zerg needs to do. But, okay, so we've got a wall off here for the Protoss player. I mean, things look really, really good for the Protoss here. Oh, okay, so that's not a complete wall off. That may not work out as soon as force field runs out.
Yeah, he's getting surrounded and things are really looking bad.
Yeah, this is really nice timing here for LZ. These sentries getting melted away as soon as the sentries are dead. Force fields are no longer going to be active.
He's out of force fields, and That's gonna be it.
That's it. That's game. Oh my god. Okay, I really like this timing attack for LZ rather than just trying to sit up and playing a econ game or a tech game. He's just using his mid-game advantage.
It's true Swarm style, man. Zerga just coming in from every direction.
Yeah. Okay, that was
GG.
amazing. Oh my
Uh,
god, I loved that kind of playstyle there for LZ Gamer.
I wanted to see FRAER redeem himself, and he just didn't. Still had some confusing builds. I
Decisions,
mean,
yeah.
yeah, it's just if you're gonna commit yourself to the blink, then use it. I mean, don't just get it and then only have a few stalkers on the field. It just seems strange. I mean, he really had that window when it was done where there was just some roaches and some wings, and he, if enough stalkers were out, he really, really could have put some pressure on that third, but he just never did anything.
Thanks for your input there, Maze, man. I don't think anybody could have said it better. This round here, at this third, that was just perfectly played from LZ. It made so many force fields have to be casted from so many angles. The sentries were out of position and allowed LZ to target them down. And as soon as they got targeted down, and the Roach Hydra was able to push in against that third, it was game over.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Real
Love
good
it, love it, love
execution
it.
by LZ on that one.
Alright, man. Well, guys, catch you next time. This is Shaft and Maze signing out.